You know, you're obviously getting the top four this season will be seen as a good achievement. In the past, people have said top four wasn't enough for Arsenal. I mean, long term, are you looking to be challenging for the actual win the title rather than just coming in the top four?
Esta temporada el top four sería un logro importante para el Arsenal, pero en el pasado la gente ha dicho que no es suficiente. A largo plazo, el objetivo es pelear por el título.
I am here first for progressing my career. When I am training one team as a Arsenal, I know we have target collectively and individually, and I earned title in Paris. I earned title in Sevilla, and I think here we need to be the same. Objective is to win titles in the present, in the future. Now to win the Premier League is difficult, but our progress is to be consistent in the present, in the future, and to create a big team for take possibility to achieve that. And enjoying in my progression also with the player, with the development, the players, young players, the players they are here for also be consistent in his career. I want score a lot of goals with Lacazette, with Aubameyang, with another player. I want also to be stronger defensively with this team. Each moment for me and for the team and for the club, I think is a big challenge for progress, and I am here for that. Titles, to be with the best teams in the world, and it's in the Champions League. Have the best player in the world, and we have good player, very good player, and also develop with them for to achieve best individual target. And this is my career in the past, and I want to do that the same in the present and future.
Can Arsenal do that? I mean, match when you look at against teams like Manchester City and PSG and Real Madrid are spending £100 million on players and things. Can Arsenal sort of match that?
I think we can also to improve fast spending money to achieve players, but above all, I want to develop with the player here, giving them this progress like a player and achieve a big team, a club team like we are, but also to fight against the teams with more money than us. Maybe Manchester City, maybe PSG, maybe Real Madrid. But Arsenal is great, is amazing for all, and our objective is to be with the best team in the world.
Can you tell us why Ozil doesn't really start games away from home, and will he start this one?
Porque Ozil no juega de titular fuera de casa y si va a ser titular el domingo.
It depends on match, but they play a lot of matches also away. It depends. Sometimes it's tactically because we decided no, another is because maybe some matches he was with one injury, but now he's with a good work every day, and I can choose different system, different players. Also for me, as all the season is very important, the player on the bench to be ready for help us after and maybe change positively our moment in the game in the 90 minutes. And with Mesut, I think I can do that.
Do you ever see yourself in a position where, like Liverpool bought Van Dijk because they needed one defender to change the quality of their defence? Do you think you'll ever be in a position where you could buy one world-class player? Or do you think you'll always be having not quite as much money as the teams looking up?
El Liverpool, por ejemplo, gastó muchísimo dinero para comprarle a Van Dijk, para cambiar el nivel de calidad de la defensa. ¿Tú crees que el Arsenal va a poder hacerlo en el futuro, gastar mucho dinero en un jugador?
I think in the past and the present, we have a very great worker in the club, like watching players with finding and signing young and developing with our player in the academy. And I have a big respect for our work, for our player in the academy to develop with a big performance in the future. And after, we can also achieve some players looking for in other teams for come here and give us this performance, like for example Van Dijk in Liverpool. And we can share both situations, and with our player in the academy developing and playing with us in the future, and with some players come here and signing and also spending money for help us. I think we can do both now, and I think we are in the right way with the club, with the owner, with Raúl, for find that.
You mentioned that there were tactical reasons why you hadn't picked Mesut away from home. If you're more willing to pick him away from home now, has the change come from Mesut or from you?
Has dicho que en el pasado le dejaste fuera de Özil fuera de casa por motivos tácticos. O sea, el hecho de que tú estés más dispuesto a jugarle de Turla fuera de casa ahora, quiero decir que el cambio ha sido de parte sua o tua.
Yeah, sometimes it's because we need something different. Sometimes it's because he was injured, and when he was playing, sometimes also because we need him. And now it's the same. He's okay. He's training every day. He can play with two systems. We can play with 4-2-3-1, and is maybe for him is the best position. But sometimes we are playing also 4-3-1-2, and he's playing like a team player. Or sometimes 3-4-1-2. A different system I think we can use. We can change also during the 90 minutes, and with him. And sometimes also he can play side right above all, or maybe side left. For me, the most important is to be ready, to be available for us, for help or play, and he is now in this way.
Right, let's move on to Sunday's 10:30 Saturday night deadline, please.
Sunday overnight.
Yeah.
Okay. People talk about Jurgen Klopp, they talk about Pochettino, they talk about Sarri, but really people talk about you. Do you think you need to raise your PR to become more high profile?
La gente habla mucho de Klopp, de Pochettino y de Sarri, pero pocas veces se habla de ti. ¿Crees que necesitas aumentar tu perfil?
In my home, we are speaking a lot about me.
Do you think that Aaron Ramsey should be going to Juventus, a club that's obviously controlled by all this racism? What would you recommend? Should he have gone there?
Pues a la luz de lo del racismo, ¿crees que es justo que Ramsey se vaya al Juventus?
It's not one question for me about Ramsey. About Ramsey going or the possibility to go to Juventus.
The current climate.
Por el clima actual del racismo.
I don't understand, sorry. I don't understand. Maybe it's my English, maybe it's... You are asking me for racism or for Aaron Ramsey?
Yeah, should he have gone with the current situation?
A la luz del clima actual del racismo con la Juventus en el fin de semana, ¿es justo que Ramsey se haya ido a la Juve? Yo tampoco lo entiendo.
It's difficult to answer this question. Maybe I am against the racism, and also Aaron Ramsey. I think he's a professional. He's against racism the same, and I think can play here, can play in Wales, can play in Italy, can play in Juventus.
Can I ask you about, earlier you mentioned Lacazette and Aubameyang. Is this your first time in football where you've had two such top players but seem prepared to share duties, particularly away from home? Just as how impressed you are that they do seem to put the team before themselves. And have you known this before, where you've had two such big players happy to swap?
I had in Valencia Villa and Morientes. I had in Valencia Soldado and Aduriz. I had in Sevilla Gameiro and Baca. I had in Paris Cavani and Mbappé. I have here Aubameyang and Laka. It's perfect.
But were they often, the point being, were they often happy though? Like these two seem to be happy when one starts the other. All those players you've mentioned, how did they deal with the fact when you didn't always play them?
We sometimes need to play both with two strikers, and sometimes can play with one player side right, side left, and sometimes can play one player, another in the bench. But I have the habit to have two strikers, sometimes three strikers. Also, I worked in Spain, in Sevilla, with Baca, Gameiro, and Iago Aspas, three strikers, and use more two than three. But I want to play, and I want to have the best player. And if like here with Aubameyang and Lacazette, I am very happy with them, and Arsenal the same. And they are scoring, they are playing both. They are playing sometimes one after another. Sometimes is one with a suspension or is one injury. We have another, and also we have Nketiah working for the possibility to help us when one player or Aubameyang or Laka cannot play.
Well, you've mentioned some fantastic strikers there that you've managed. How do these two compare? Are they as good? Are they even better, these two at the moment?
Te has hecho referencia a unos delanteros muy buenos. ¿Cómo se puede comparar esos delanteros con Laka y Aubameyang?
I usually in the past, in the present, in the future, my one target individually is also to have in our team a striker, but above all, to give them possibilities to score, doing one thing offensively and with the possibility to get a lot the box with the ball and with the players. And every striker with me developed in the past, and also I think this year I'm very happy now, but I am very, very demanding with them for to continuing scoring and continue creating chances and also scoring for them, because all the good things for them, scoring with individual target, is the best for the team. And I did that in the past and in the present with them, and also each training I say to them, or for my idea, when I have one ball in my home in the training, I imagine one goal to score every time, and when the players they are with one ball, score is my mentality. I push with this mentality for them also, and after developing with them, for me is the best for them and for the team.
How do Aubameyang and Lacazette remind you of those other strikers like Villa and Morientes and Cavani?
¿Hasta qué punto Laka y Auba te recuerdan de estos delanteros como Villa, como Morientes?
Each striker has his quality and his characteristic, but one is similar. They are striker and they take a lot of goals. That's all. It's David Villa, Negredo, Carlos Bacca, Gameiro, Cavani, Morientes, and Soldado, and now here Lacazette and Aubameyang. But it's the same. They are the striker, but we need a lot of good passes, doing assistance, doing good crosses to receive the best option to score in the box, and we need all. But you are asking for both, and for me now the team and Arsenal, I think we can be proud of both to be with us.
Just on
Last one, guys.
Aaron Ramsey, knowing him as you do and everything that's going on at Juventus at the moment, do you think he'll feel the need to talk to his teammates about it?
Ya que conoces bien a Ramsey, a la luz de todo lo que ha pasado con la Juventus y el racismo, ¿crees que Ramsey va a querer hablar con sus nuevos compañeros sobre el tema del racismo?
I think my answer is clear about that, my opinion, and also for all the football, I think. And Aaron, I think, is the same idea with us. And after is going to answer very individual to do for him.
Thank you very much.
He's progressing very well, but this season is impossible.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.